So, hi, I'm Will Taylor. I'm with Elev8,
Hi.
with Elev8 Presents, and I'm here to introduce Liz. And so, question number one is, how did you get your Glassblower name?
Um, it's my real name.
Okay.
I just decided to use my real name instead of using a handle because I couldn't really think of anything. So I just used my the name that my parents gave me.
Liz, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. When did you start blowing glass?
I am coming up on 10 years soon. I started blowing glass at the beginning of 2011 when I was just barely 18 years old.
Okay. Where did you start?
I started out at a community college in Virginia Beach, and I actually started in the hot shop. I just was going to school, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I just saw that the community college I was going to offered a class, and I just thought, well, that would be fun. And it kind of just snowballed into where I'm at now.
Okay. How did you make the jump from soft glass to boro?
Um, Well, I didn't really know that there was like a difference at first. So I thought I was going to be getting into the type of glass blowing that was Boro. But my teacher told me, oh no, this is just like furnace, like more traditional glass blowing. But if you wanted to get into Boro flame working, you need to go to CCU. There's this amazing teacher there, and his name's Emilio Santini, and he's one of the best, and you need to go there. And so a couple of years later, I transferred to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, and I got into their lamp working program, and that's when I made the jump from soft glass to Boro.
Wow, that's amazing. I can't even imagine learning from Emilio Santini. I've heard the name
Yeah,
a bunch on Torch Talk and stuff like that.
sadly, I actually missed him. He retired, and I missed him by just like a couple of years. And I ended up learning from Lisa Demical, and she is an amazing lamp worker. She actually worked for Mickelson for a long time, and now she's just kind of doing her own thing in the academic world. And she's really talented, but I'm so sad I missed him.
Okay.
But he definitely started the legacy there. And actually, my shop mates all learned from him. Well, most of them did. So I still got to kind of like learn from that legacy.
Yeah, it's really great that he got to like spread that knowledge. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
where are you blowing glass now?
I am in Richmond, Virginia. I am blowing glass. We don't really have a studio name, but I work with my boyfriend, Justin Carter, and our wonderful friends, AKM and Rye, and we all share a studio together. And I love it. I love Richmond, Virginia. It's a super cool little town, city town. I highly recommend it if you ever want to visit.
Who do you look up to in the glass game?
Oh my goodness, so many people. I adore Carmen Lozar. I think she's an amazing, um, strong female glass blower, and she's so talented. And I love the way she tells stories with her glass. In the pipe making world, I love Jenkins. I think he's probably one of the best glass blowers, period. Like multifaceted, talented, conceptual. I think he's amazing. Of course, I love Buck and Joe P. And basically the whole Everjames crew. I really look up to the legacy they've built and just all around how talented they are. And I also really look up to the people that I work with. Justin has taught me almost everything that I know. Andrew, of course, has been in the game for a long time and just like really smart with how he's built his brand. And then Ryan Tanner is just like the cold working extraordinaire. And between the three of them, I feel like there's so much knowledge just like in our studio. So I really look up to them a lot.
Okay. I would like to get a list of their Instagrams just to attach to this whenever we're finished. Just so
Okay,
I can shout them out as well. Like I've heard of most of the people that you've mentioned, but not all of them. So I definitely want to look into it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely share. I'll text them to you.
Okay. What is your favorite technique?
I love sculpting so much because I really like pattern work and stuff too, but I just love sculpting because I don't know, I just love it when I open up my kiln and I pull out something and it just looks so cute. I just get really excited about that. So I love sculpting. That's my favorite.
What would you say really inspired your style?
Well, I grew up next to the ocean, so I'm really inspired by sea life and all of that. And even though I moved away a few years back, I could never leave, really, you know? So I just love all my favorite animals are in the ocean, and there's just something so special when you're out there and, like, swimming, and I don't know, it's just so majestic and beautiful and mysterious, and, like, you also have to just respect it, you know? So I've always been drawn to ocean life from my upbringing and everything. I really hope to move back one day.
I guess you already answered this question, but who do you work with? Who do you currently work with?
Yeah.
Or do you have anybody that you like to collab with? I guess we could turn it into that.
I'm really down to work with anybody who I think is making cool original artwork. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really like super picky. As long as I think it's cool and original, I'm down to work with you. But yeah, I work with Justin Carter, Ryan Tanner, AKM, and we have a couple other shop mates, Brewster Glass, Max Musto, and Egon also work at our studio.
Kind of a personal question. Do you have a favorite Boro color, and what colors or color would you like to see added to the Boro palette?
I have a lot of favorite colors. I love everything that Moldora is putting out, especially Mediterranean.
Expensive.
I know, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. But it's beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Aside from that, though, I love Fade to Black by Chopman. I think it's just such a perfect color for sharks. It's like it's the perfect color for sharks. So I love that color. As far as colors I'd like to see, I would really like to see more like coral pink type of colors, and just pinks in general, like opaque pinks.
We've been getting a lot of requests for pinks and purples in these interviews.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so it's lacking. Some it would be cool to see some opaque purples and different hues as well. But I feel like I haven't been able to find the perfect coral pink. You know what I mean? Like that orangey pink color. I really want that. So hopefully soon.
What do you see for the future of the glass industry?
What do I see for the future of glass?
Yes.
Hopefully more women. I would love to see more badass women in the glass world just doing their thing. I want to see women up at the top, like how the Evergreen boys are. Like, I want to see women putting out work like that. Like, yeah, perfect, badass, just stunning work like that. That's what I want to see. And I want to be a part of that, too.
That's a really awesome answer. I haven't had anything like that before. I like that.
Thanks.
Do you have any hobbies outside of glass?
I like kayaking on the James River and just hiking and being around outside with my dogs. That's mostly what my hobbies include, is being outdoors, hiking and kayaking. I'll do some like casual fishing, but I'm not really. I always catch and release. I'm not really like super good at it. Yeah, I also just like learning new things, like any kind of new crafty kind of thing, like knitting or whatever. I just like learning and trying to like be more well-rounded artist in any way that I can.
All right, so I have a two-part last question here. Do you believe in aliens, and what would they do for a Klondike bar?
Well, first of all, aliens are here on Earth in the ocean, so yes, I believe in aliens. What would they do for a Klondike bar? I think, geez, I feel like they already got the Klondike bars. You know what I mean?
They have better Klondike bars.
They got better ones.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. If there's anything else you'd like to add or anybody you'd like to shout out, go ahead. Yeah.
Well,
that's all I
really appreciate it. I don't really have any kind of shout outs, but I was just talking to my boyfriend Justin today, and we were talking about, you know, how important it is to have good relationships with shops, both as a glass maker and as collectors. I feel like it's important for glass collectors to know that when you are buying from shops, you are supporting us just as much as if you were buying directly from us. And not only are you supporting us, you're supporting small businesses, so it's like doubly good. And yeah, that's just been on my mind a lot recently. Like, I really appreciate all the shops that support my work and help get my work out into different markets and in front of people that never would have seen them before. So I appreciate you guys very much.
Yeah, well, thank you for your time, and thank you for giving us this interview and the awesome pendant for the giveaway. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Yeah, let me know whenever you guys are going to do that, and I will definitely shout it out. I feel like we'll be really, really stoked on that.
Awesome.
So, yeah, just let me know.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. You too.
Bye.